I think some of the ideas with St. Pat's Dramady is that it's like Kerry Girls, the Irish show, but not quite as many F words in it. We swore at St. Pat's. Back then, we didn't actually swear that much. No, it was quite rare actually. Back in the 80s, people were swearing in the 80s. We didn't swear at school that much. Out at home we did a bit, but at school we didn't really swear. You didn't hear it very much. You heard it a little bit, but they actually were a little bit more conservative in the 80s than they are now. People are a little bit more conservative now. Looking back, I was involved with all the activities like other students. I don't recall hearing that much swearing. It was quite an uncommon thing actually. But for St. Pat's the Musical, I don't really want it to be this comedy in here. It's a dramedy, comedy drama. St. Pat's is a dramedy, and there's comedic elements and there's serious elements. It's got a lot of seriousness as well. Now there's obviously going to be a confirmation scene. There's standard scenes, there's assembly scenes and confirmation scenes, communion scenes, and things like that, first confessions at certain years, and so it's going to have a standard ideas, and I'd want the confirmation scene to be reasonably serious, and you might have that song 1974, I think it is, by Amy Grant playing, even though she's not technically Catholic. It's the same sort of mentality I would want for the scene. But 74 or 76 or something like that, songs, one of the songs titled, one of those, people who hear the song would understand the kind of stuff which is appropriate, I think, but that would be for a confirmation scene. But it's a dramedy. It's drama and it's comedy, and it's serious and at times, but it's light-hearted at times as well. But I don't want it to become a laughing stock. I wouldn't allow the project if it was a laughing stock. Dad was quite a serious Catholic in the end, and he wouldn't approve of things which were a laughing stock for the church, and I wouldn't either. It doesn't mean you can't have a chuckle and tell a funny joke. You can. But I'm not here to mock my Catholic St. Pat's Church faith. The kids did enough of that in reality, the way they behaved in the school yards and things at times. You know, the cheeky behaviour. But whereas I want those sorts of elements to come out, because that was the life of St. Pat's, that's what student life was like. Doesn't mean I want to berate the faith, and I don't. So, I'm not even a Catholic anymore, but whatever. But so it's a dramedy, and I want it to be a serious enough thing, a decent thing, a thing where you can, other people who go through the experience of having gone to a Catholic school or a Christian school can look back and say, yeah, it's the kind of stuff which happened to me, which they can relate to, and people who had schooling memories in general can relate to this sort of stuff. So the idea is to build up enough over life, to build up the life that I've got left for me, to build up enough material gradually from time to time when I take an interest in this St. Pat's project, for building up the material to get the project ultimately done. I don't think it's a this life project, it's a world to come project, however that ends up working out. So it's littered with real life events and made up events sort of intertwixt and intertwined together, intermixed, and sort of legendary lore and things like that, and of Daniel Daly's St. Pat's years. Funny stories developed from the original transcript of my life, I suppose, and just what I get out of St. Pat's in the long term. So it's a long term project to develop St. Pat's the Dramady, and it's probably just called St. Pat's or something like that. Life at St. Pat's or something like that. The ultimate name, I don't really know for sure, but it's a project.